Hey guys. Okay, so I wanted to make this video because a lot of people ask me how I've dealt with my regain, and I wanted to lay it out there for you because I've talked about doing the pouch reset diet, which really was just me going back through the motions of the post-op diet for a couple days until my pouch had more restriction. I talked about juicing. I've talked about upping my protein shakes and exercise, things like that. But I realized there's something else I've been doing lately that's been working really, really well, and I wanted to share that with you because ultimately, you don't regain because you're happy. You don't regain because you want to. You regain because it's an emotional reaction to something that's happening. There's multiple different reasons why people overeat or eat the wrong things. For me, binge eating at night because I'm sad is my go-to. Some people eat because that's how they celebrate. Some people eat wrong because they don't know what else to do, because they're bored, because they're lonely. Really it comes down to understanding what emotional issues you're facing, and then how you can correct your response to those so it doesn't lead to overeating or eating the wrong things or finding comfort in food. For me, what happened was I was laying in bed the other night and I realized I was eating something I shouldn't have been eating while in my bed. And there's a box of Cheez-Its, man. I love those things, but they make me so sick. And I was wondering why I was doing it, and I realized I was sad. I was so sad. So I was laying in bed eating my Cheez-Its. And so I kind of started writing down, like, what's been going on the past couple days and why do I feel sad? And it came down to my kids were with their dad. I was by myself for 2 days in my room because I had surgery and I can't really get around. And I wasn't really having a lot of communication with anyone. And I felt lonely. And instead of reaching out to somebody and saying, hey, I feel lonely, I kind of sat in that feeling for a little too long. And then I started feeling issues with self-worth. Like if I wanted to call somebody, I probably shouldn't because I'm just bugging them. And the negative thoughts started like, oh, they got out of control. It was just like negative thought after negative thought after negative thought. And I realized I needed to change the thought process because honestly, there are plenty of people I could call right now and they'd be happy to hear from me. Probably not my sisters because they don't answer my phone calls all the time, especially when they're on the phone with each other. But other than that, like I have a lot of people I can reach out to. I just need to reach out because I'm really, really, really bad at reaching out because I don't want to bother people. I just don't like being lonely. But then I'm like, well, okay, you shouldn't be lonely, so don't reach out because you should be okay with being alone. And I'm like, well, I'm okay with being alone. I just don't like to feel alone. Anyways, that's a personal problem. But so what I've been doing is understanding that my unhealthy behaviors all lead back to negative emotions, and those negative emotions have triggers. So what I've been doing is identifying things during the day that cause a negative emotion within me or a positive emotion, because there are certain things that are positive that make me want, like today's Mardi Gras, today's Fat Tuesday. I want to go make a whole batch of beignets and eat them all because I'm excited. I'm probably going to do that. But it's a bad choice and I probably should make a small batch and share them. But that's what I mean. It's like good and bad. There's good and bad. The whole lonely feeling. Like, I've been dating this guy. I've known him for about 7 months now. I've been dating him, like, since November. And, like, sometimes I won't even call him because I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't want me to call him because he didn't call me, so maybe I shouldn't call him because I'm so stupid when it comes to dating. I'm new here at this dating thing. Bad at it. But, like, my insecurities have to be addressed. So I'm working on addressing them. Like, you know what? I don't care if he wants me to call him or not. I'm going to start calling him. And you know what? I don't care if my sisters are on the phone with each other. I'll just start a group chat and just start texting them so it interrupts their phone call. You know, I have to start doing what I need and stop fearing how other people are going to respond and react to it. That's how you work on the regain. You change your thought process. You understand what it is that's causing you to feel stress, why you're having these negative reactions, and why you're struggling so much. It's all about self-reflecting, figuring out what your problem is, and then changing your reaction. Because here's the thing. If you're regaining, your behavior is wrong. It's not working. And, you know, it doesn't help me to tell you you're being wrong. But you're doing something wrong. And you can make every excuse in the book and say, I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to do all these things. But until you change what's happening up here, it's not going to work. That's what you have to do, is figure out what old behaviors you went back to. Because that's what you're doing. You went back to old behaviors, and they're going to take you right back to where you started. And you might not want to hear that. But your attitude sucks. Sorry. But that's probably what it is. It's probably your attitude. I almost said a bad word. I had a really bad attitude. And I had to change it. And once I changed my attitude, I lost the regain. You have to change your attitude. You are not a victim to yourself. You can't be. Bad things happen in life. Like I said, within a month of me moving to Idaho, I lost my family, I lost my friends, I lost my home, then I lost my sister, and then I lost my time with my kids, all within like a 6-week period. Grief killed me, man. It was awful. It tore me to shreds. But you know what? I felt sorry for myself. I felt sorry for myself for a long time. And when my marriage was hard, I felt sorry for myself, and that caused weight gain. So I stopped feeling sorry for myself. I started taking my life back into my own hands. I started doing what I wanted to do, and I lost the weight. Change your attitude. That's it. That's how I lost it. Now, as a life coach, I am capable of helping you figure it out, but I will warn you that I will call you on it. I will tell you, your attitude sucks, and you're playing the victim right now. And you might not want to hear it, but it's good for you. And if you have someone in your life that already does that, sit down with them. Tell them to be nice, but to see if you can figure out how you're playing the victim and what you need to do to change. Okay, so that's enough for this video. If you have any questions, reach out. You can email me on Facebook, or message me on Facebook, or post a comment here. I can help you. Or you can find somebody to help you. But change your attitude.